Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're talking about the graphics of New State Mobile. Ever since the game came out, this is something that everyone has talked about, and whether you like the new graphics or you miss the old graphics from the alpha, this video is important because it's actually a way that you can change the colors and get exactly what you want. And it's different for everyone, so you can customize it to exactly what you'd like. First off, I want to give a shout out to Xiaogu, who's another New State creator that actually shared this tip with me, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what you have to do. Now, this works on iPad and iOS. I'm not so sure about Android, but maybe if you can find the same settings on Android, you might be able to tweak it to however you want. But this works on Apple, and this is what I do. So first off, what you need to do is go into your settings, go into accessibility, go into display and text size, scroll down to color filters, and turn this on. From here, there is a ton of different filters that you can mess around with, not only changing the hue, but also the intensity for color tint. There's also a different types of colorblind settings that we've seen in other games, like this Tritonopia and in different settings. Here's two that I want to show you guys. This one right here is color tint. If you turn this on, put the hue all the way, almost to the, all the way to the right, and turn the intensity up to maybe 20-25%, you can really get this kind of darker, more rugged look to the game that kind of reminds me of the alpha. Not as crazy, vibrant greens and insane, and a little bit more brown, realistic, and you know, it kind of reminds me of the alpha, and I think a lot of people will like this. I don't have a lot of gameplay playing on the setting because, as you guys know, I'm not really a big fan of this, but I did want to share this with you in case you're a fan of this type of graphic setting. Now, one quick tip that I want to show you actually is if you go into accessibility, scroll down to accessibility shortcuts, select the color filters. This will allow you to triple click the top button to easily turn this on or off. So here's a quick tip. Watch, if I'm back here in the training grounds, do you see on my hand cam right here? I'm going to triple click this button and it turns it off. So this is how New State normally looks, right? This is kind of bright, you know, greens and blues, and there's a lot going on. A lot of people have complained about this, and they don't like it. I personally like it, but if you don't, just turn on that setting, like I showed you, and boom. It's a little bit darker. I'm not sure, but you can always go in and play around with the settings and get it exactly as you'd like. Another setting I forgot to mention that makes the game look more like the alpha is the green/red filter and setting the intensity to 50%, and this is what it looks like. Let me turn this off, and let me show you the other setting. Let's go back into accessibility, display and text size, color filters. That's how we get back there. Let's turn it on. It's actually the blue-yellow filter, Tritonopia. Now, maybe I'm a little crazy, but I jacked this one all the way up. Anywhere, you know, 75%, 80%, 90% looks pretty good, and I'm going to go over and actually turn this on so you guys can see. Now, this is how it looks without the filter. Let's turn it on right now, and it looks a little bit vibrant. Boom. Now you're like, whoa. Now I know that looks crazy at first, but as you get used to it, it looks so good. And you're able to really see enemies, get a little bit more contrast, and you can play around with these settings. And also, don't forget, you can also play around with the settings in the game. So I personally have found that I like standard, and I actually turn the brightness up a little bit, like 130, 135, and I personally really like this. I think it looks great. Once I turned it on, I got used to it, and I'll show you guys some gameplay at the end of this video where I was driving around Troi. Troi looked super good. This setting also looked really, really good on Akinta, and it looks great on daytime Erangel. When you've got that sun shining in the sky, looks awesome. Even on stormy Akinta, where it's kind of overcast like a storm, it also looked great. This setting, I will say, did not look that good on dusk nighttime Erangel. That looked really bad. It kind of made things look a little purple. But again, depending on whatever weather or map you get, you can just turn it off. And look at that. Now that we're looking back at it, I don't know, man. Like all of a sudden, the greens look really muted. The browns, it looks so desaturated. Again, it can be kind of hard to spot enemies, which is something a lot of players complain about in New State. But turning that on, boom, it just seems to pop like crazy. One other tip I have too is that if you do put on this setting and you are on Erangel and you do get a daytime Erangel, maybe consider even doing contrast. Contrast looked pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of it, but you can kind of see how contrast looks. Like the trees and stuff are like really, really saturated. Very heavy colors on the trees, like super crazy bright. Some of you guys don't like this. Some of you do. But again, don't forget, if you don't like it and you want to try out the other one, you know, instead of going super bright and vibrant, you also have this other setting that kind of mutes a little bit, brings the game back down a little bit to like a more realistic earth tone, if you will. And again, there's a whole ton of settings. So whatever you want, you can customize your device to have a filter on it. And I should say, I did not test this on Lagna. I'm not sure if any of these would really look good on like a really brown desert map. Might be best to just turn it off whenever you get a Lagna match. But again, do that triple click trick, and it makes it so easy to just turn this on, turn it off. Whatever match you get, boom, on or off, you know? It works that easy. Dude, this actually looks crazy. Look how bright and green it is. Hold on, wait, just out of curiosity, I want to go back to the old graphics for a second. Oh, dude, wait. I think I'm gonna play on this all the time. This looks insane. This looks so good. Oh yeah, wait, look at this bot. Wait, nobody shoot this bot. Look at these bots. See? Here, chat, you tell me. Is it easier to see that bot, like, against the bright green versus this? Off? I think it's easier to see them, dude. Oh, I can't. What is this 762 scar, man? This is weird. Oh my god, how many shots? From that far, these bullets are doing like no damage. Chat, you guys should tell me. I think after 152 votes so far, over 80% of people think that this looks better. This bright green versus this. This is normal new state. A little bit more gray, a little bit more brown. The greens are like a little bit just kind of meh, you know, but then all of a sudden, boom. Let there be light. All right, I'm actually curious because I get so used to this. How does this look without the filter? Dude, it looks so dark. Wow, like that really makes a huge difference. All right, here, let's take a quick peek. So this is no filter. This is no filter Akinta. Filtered Akinta. That's a good thing to me. I don't get notice for your streams, really. I mean, okay, it's like, it's a little bit hard to tell with the white clouds and stuff, but look, it looks a little bit darker, a little bit brown. We're gonna hit that filter again right now. 3, 2, 1. Boom. A little more vibrant. Look at the trees. You can definitely tell with the trees, like dark green, bright green. Wow, okay, that was a little more obvious. Filter off, brown. Filter on, green. Now it looks a little bit crazy, but when you're on the ground, it looks good, I promise. Yeah, okay, this looks pretty good. And what's great is it's just a setting, so if you don't like it, you can just turn it off. It's as easy as that. No one even has to argue. If you don't like it, just turn it off. You know, it's one of those, like, and anybody can do whatever they want. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I think for Erangel, what I would do is I would just go to graphics and I would turn the brightness down to like 130. Yeah, that takes a little bit of the edge off. It was looking a little bit bright, I'm not gonna lie. Or what if I did like contrast? Ooh, wait, hold on. Whoa, chat. Wait, how are we feeling about contrast on Erangel? Wait a minute. Yo, contrast looks awesome. Am I tripping? Am I tripping?